Welcome to Yoga for Sleep. I invite you to stand, sway, and tune in to this practice. Begin to breathe consciously and widen your stance while you release your arms down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lower them back down. Release. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale them wide in circle. Back down. Release. Inhale up. Turn to one side, straight leg forward, bend easy. Release the arms, lead with the chin. Inhale up, exhale to the other side. Begin alternating one breath each side at your pace. The arms are loose, the chest is up, bending in the lower back and abdomen as you surrender the belly towards the thighs. Plant through your feet and stay on one side for a breath or two before reversing to the other side. Consciously grounding through the legs and letting the upper body release with the inversion. Inhale, exhale. Explore. And allow your breath to show you where your tensions rest. Circle your way down to center and then inhale up in a wide-legged stance once again. Feel the difference before exhaling your way back down, fingertips to the ground, and then kneeling. Stay here, any comfortable version. Tune into the ground. Breathe. This is yoga to let go. Pay special attention to which tensions you discover and exhale them back to the earth to open you for sleep. Staff pose. Legs straight out in front of you, palms on either side of the hips. Lift through the chest while you ground the sit bones. Turn the feet under and do a gentle table. And begin some folding tables, which means you go back and forth at your pace and really lean, stretch, find openness in your body. You are not trying to maximize this pose. You are finding how you can bring muscles into support, the shoulders and the quads. Walking the feet a little further apart and leaning the head back. Staying gentle with the table, but finding how you can make it easy as you go deeper. Exhale your way down, back to staff pose. Feel the difference. Lift through the chest. Surrender down through the tail. Breathe. Enjoy the peace you are creating. Leaning your head forward, chin to chest, inhaling it up, and raising one leg, wrapping the opposite arm around the knee to do a gentle twist. Straight arm behind you, chest and head stay together. Do not accentuate with the neck much. And reverse it, straightening one leg, lifting the other, wrapping the arm, twisting, allowing the hips to separate. Keep grounding through the straight leg. Breathe. Return to staff. Lift and lower the tail. Feel the difference you've made every time you return to a pose after doing side poses left and right. With the legs straight, twist one leg out and then draw the foot in, bending at the knee. Do the same with the other to create a butterfly pose. Brace just behind the hips and lean your chest back as you allow the knees to surrender down to the ground, towards the ground. You may bow your head and then lean it back again, creating space through the neck and upper shoulders, synchronizing this motion with your breath. Inhaling open, exhaling chin towards chest. Hero pose, and you can let this be gentle with the upper knee raised or lower them towards each other, stacking them. Lean towards the upper leg. Lean towards the side of the upper leg. Arm over past your ear, bottom arm bracing. Feel the stretch in the lower hip. And then surrender the upper arm, fingertips towards the ground, reaching through the neck. And then raise the lower arm and wrap over the ear to extend that stretch through the upper neck. Release the shoulder of the arm that's hugging your head so it drops and separates. Exhale your hands to your knee. Breathe in hero. Draw your belly in, exhale and bend over the knees. Support yourself with your hands or lower even further. Breathing into the belly, surrendering it towards the upper thigh. Letting go of your shoulders and feeling the hips open and release. Take another breath here. Exhale, inhale. Twist towards the upper leg, feeling the lower body wringing out like a towel. Allow the shoulders to separate, going a bit deeper, and peak with your head to extend the stretch through your neck. Exhale, turn all the way around and keep going to reverse behind your body and then stack your knees on the opposite side. Hero pose. Lean towards the new upper leg, extending your lower side through the hip. Allow the upper arm to point and then exhale it down to point at the floor. Reaching through the shoulder, stretching through the upper side of your neck, the side of your neck pointed up. Then bring the lower arm over, grab the ear, and stretch that neck a little bit more with the help of the arm. Drop the shoulder on the now upper arm, allowing more space. Breathing into that space. Another breath here. Then return to hero pose. Hands on the upper knee. Breathe in center. Allow the knees and hips to drop a little more. And then draw your belly in and roll forward, supporting with your hands and lowering still further if you comfortably can, using each breath to inhale into the most focused points of feeling and exhale, releasing down. Keep your head a little bit up, focusing on creating space in the lower abdomen and hips. Breathing into intensity, and then circling, finding areas on the opposite side of your body from the greatest tension, and bringing support from that circle. Surrender with each breath. One more. And on the next inhale, rise. Unfold your legs and return to butterfly. Opening your feet a little like a book so the outside edges remain pressed together. The hips and knees draw away from each other. Before releasing the pose and rotating to tabletop or cow pose. Begin inhaling into gentle cat-cows. So we're ironing out the spine. Feel a wave up your spine starting at the tail and focus on restraining the urge to move the shoulders of the head until the very end of this wave. Up and down, begin at the tail. Exhale into cat, inhale into cow. Find stillness, and then surrender down. First into rabbit pose, and then thread the needle. Raise one arm and then bring it below your side, turning your head on its side to the temple for a twist. Twisted rabbit. Take another breath. Inhale, reverse, other side. The lower arm extends straight, the upper arm braces through the fingertips. Feel as you breathe. And on the next inhale, come back to cow pose. Give yourself another cat, arching the spine. Take a breath here, finding new spaces to open before inhaling up into cow. Then coming down, elbows below shoulders. Then plant the palms, reach back into puppy. Then inhale, come forward into cobra or low up dog with the knees on the ground. You can keep your toes tucked. Take a breath and then exhale back into puppy. You're ironing out your body, so go back and forth gently, breathing into areas of tension and resisting the urge to strain. Release as you press back with your butt in puppy. And down through your palms, lifting the shoulders and surrendering your belly towards the ground in cobra. Stay for several breaths in each pose. In puppy, feel straight lined from the palms to the navel, through the shoulders. And if you so choose, shift from puppy into down dog. And if you don't. Once in down dog, walk around. Pump one heel, then the other. If you don't know the distance, return to hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Then turn the feet under, lift on the balls of your feet, rise from where the hands are. That's the right distance for most body types. Extend the belly, creating length. Breathe into your core and any areas of intensity. Feel the line from the heel to the top of the butt. Breathe into any space where it feels too tight. Feel the line from the base of your ankle up the shin through the knee to your lower belly. Breathe into any space that feels too tight. On the next inhale, bring one leg forward, then the other. Sit. Extend the legs out to either side in a wide angle seated position. Rest your hands on your knees or above them to lift the chest, plant the sit bones, iron out your neck. Breathe. Turn and exhale, bending gently over one side. Begin alternating, inhaling up to center, exhaling down to the other side, back and forth. Continue or stay for a breath or two. When it is not restful, inhale your way back up. When you feel you can focus on the tension and breathe with it in a way that's relaxing, stay. Consider leaning down with the outer arm on the foot and then twisting gently to the side with the inner arm coming over the ear. It can stay in the air, or if you can reach, grab the top of the toe. You're opening your belly towards the opposite leg, relaxing the neck and stretching to the side. Inhale your way up, center, other side. Lower arm down towards the ankle. And then turn, raising the upper arm over the ear. If this is not comfortable, return to a simple forward bend over the leg. Maintain active awareness in the leg you're bending away from, wiggling the toes, planting the hip, and being conscious of the way the legs interact when you're moving towards one or the other. Turn back for a forward bend. Before inhaling down into your belly, surrendering a little deeper. You can return to alternating side to side if you feel you have more work to do in any special area. And I invite you to inhale your way back to center and consider a wide angle forward bend, keeping the toes turned out, leaning down through the fingertips or drawing the belly in a bit more and moving down onto the forearms. You are leading forward with your chin, which helps you keep your chest up, resisting the urge to fold the upper body too far in a way that actually makes it difficult to breathe into the hips and lower abdomen. This is a stretch from the lower abdomen, hips, and then the lower back. The upper body can't help beyond surrendering its weight down. Allow each breath to bring you deeper and let go even more. Inhale your way back up. Center in the wide angled seated position, realizing what you've given yourself. Before turning to the side, reclaiming staff pose. And pause before lowering yourself down on your back. Tuck the shoulders under. Tuck the tail a little and extend the lower spine. Open the heels slightly past the hips and then allow the feet to fall to either side. Take several breaths to scan your body and see if there's any last areas that need to be adjusted. Consider putting a blanket over yourself and taking several minutes to breathe in corpse pose. Allow each breath to gather and release any remaining tension from your day.